Hey everyone, Zero Creature here, and this is now my second attempt on trying to do this because I didn't have my mic down for the first recording. So I'm a bit rusty. Also, my hair is messed up. What the hell? Anyways, today we're gonna be ranking every single Generation 1 Pokemon, including Megas. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First of all, we're starting with Bulbasaur. I think this Pokemon can go to an A tier. Ivysaur in probably B tier. Venusaur, A tier. And the Mega in A tier. I think this entire line is pretty cool as a whole. Ivysaur is, of course, in Smash Bros, which is why I didn't put it in C tier. And I don't know, Bulbasaur's cute, and Venusaur's pretty good, and I think like in the games, Venusaur is one of the best starter options because it's really good against the gyms, and overall just a pretty strong Pokemon, right? Also bulky and whatever, so it's cool. Charmander gets S tier because it used to be my favorite Pokemon. I actually have a plushie of it in my closet, like a massive one, life size, I think. And cute Pokemon evolves into one of the most iconic Pokemon ever. So yeah, Charmeleon in C tier. I just don't think there's a lot cool with this Pokemon. But Charizard, I think, can be A tier. Overrated as heck, but so obviously cool. Mega Charizard X is S tier, obviously. Really cool design actually they went with instead of just this. I do like Mega Charizard Y, and I think it's probably stronger and competitive, just because it has that absolute nuke of just like Sunny Day boosted, whatever, Fire Blast, Flamethrower. If you want to be really stupid, you can run Blast Burn. Apparently, that's a thing people used. Anyways, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Mega Blastoise. Uh, Squirtle's really cute and featured in Red's team on in Smash Ultimate, Smash Bros, whatever. Blastoise, I think it's cool. Mega Blastoise, lame design. All the cannons are cool, I guess. And Wartortle is kind of dumb. That's my honest reaction to it. Caterpie, Metapod, and Butterfree. Butterfree is obviously iconic because of the anime. Caterpie is cute, and Metapod is nothing. Weedle, Kakuna, and Beedrill, and Mega Beedrill. Now, Weedle and Kakuna are honestly so forgettable, but Beedrill, I think, is actually kind of cool looking. You know, definitely cooler than Butterfree, but the Mega is absolutely top tier. It looks cool. It's really strong. It's awesome. I love it. Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Mega Pidgeot. Pidgey is only here because it's a classic, the like early route bird. Pidgeotto is forgettable, aside from Ash, I guess, but I don't know, it's kind of lame. Pidgeot, on the other hand, looks kind of cool and has a dope Mega. The Mega obviously doesn't it's not the craziest design, but I think it does look pretty nice. Rattata, I hate you. Raticate, I hate you. These two are just pointless, useless, and I hate them. Same thing goes for Spearow and Fearow, but at least Fearow I used in Fire Red or Leaf Green or whatever I played. Ekans and Arbok are also just pretty useless. You've never really used them. Pikachu is B tier, and Raichu is actually S tier for me. Pikachu is really overrated, but Raichu is cute, cool, and actually good compared to Pikachu, where Pikachu is really bad. Pikachu sucks. Even if it's holding Light Bulb, it sucks. And Raichu just has a lot more utility, even in especially in VGC, where it actually does hold a World Championship title under its belt, which is pretty damn impressive, because it actually provides a lot of useful utility with things like Fake Out and Thunder Wave. But actually, it would run Nuzzle, so it could run Assault Vest to tank special hits well. So in a metagame filled with things like Primal Kyogre, Mega Gengar, it was pretty useful. Sandshrew, I think it's cute. B tier. Sandslash, I think it's also pretty cute and kind of cool, so B tier. The entire Nidoran female line can go in D tier. At least Nidoqueen is kind of cool, but the rest fall flat. Nidoran, honestly, I like the purple more. Nidorino can go in B tier because it's literally on the intro of Red and Blue and Fire Red Leaf Green. It's iconic. And then Nidoking is easy A tier just because it looks so cool, especially compared to Nidoqueen. Plus the purple looks really nice. I just think it's really cool. Clefairy, I had gotten like 3 of you shiny in Pokemon Go, and one of them was on Go Fest, which was a massive waste. Clefable, on the other hand, decent competitive, but aside from that, I don't really feel very strongly towards it. At least we'll put Clefairy up there too because it's cute. Vulpix, Ninetales, both of them I don't really like, but at least Ninetales does get shiny, so we'll move up to C tier. It'd be nice. Jigglypuff, easy A tier. Actually, even S tier. In anime, it was iconic, and I just think it's really cute, and it's pretty cool in Smash actually. So yeah, Wigglytuff is A tier because I think it's adorable. There's my reasoning. Zubat can go die in a pit. Golbat, on the other hand, is kind of cool and evolves into Crobat. And I love Crobat, so I have a bit of bias towards Golbat. Oddish, I don't like. Gloom, I don't like. Vileplume is. Eh, it's alright. Paras and Parasect both suck. They have horrible weaknesses, like horrible typing. They're not good. Parasect has Spore going for it, so it has a 100% accurate sleep move, but that's about it. Venonat and Venomoth both have shinies, which is the only reason they're up in C tier, and Diglett and Dugtrio are kind of pointless. Meowth, I will put in B tier for 2 reasons. So one, let me check my mic's working. Yes, okay. So number one, the anime, obviously, is iconic. Number two, actually, it is because in Pokemon Go, gets boosted Stardust, so this is always something I'll see and catch. And then Persian, it's a bit lamer, not as iconic, but I'll still catch it if I see it in Pokemon Go. Psyduck, A tier. I love this Pokemon. It's stupid, it's dumb, and I love it. And it has an amazing shiny. Golduck is so forgettable, and Psyduck is better. Mankey and Primeape, or Mankey is at least, I guess both of them can be in C tier. Primeape is a really mid fighting type, but Mankey can at least help out in the first gym in Pokemon Yellow, where your starter is just stuck as Pikachu, so at least you can get something to counter the rock type, right? Growlithe and Arcanine, I feel like Growlithe isn't even that cute, but Arcanine is cool enough to be put in B tier. Poliwag, I never want to see this thing after Community Day ever again. The entire line is pretty mid anyways. Like, literally. It's not that good. Abra, Kadabra, but Alakazam we can actually put in S tier. Okay. Abra and Kadabra, it's base, you're literally just waiting for Alakazam. And once you do get Alakazam, the reward is worth it. I'm going to put the Mega down in A tier because it's not that cool. The Pokemon itself, on the other hand, is amazing, right? So first of all, it's good and competitive, but even in normal playthroughs, shit, even normal playthroughs, this Pokemon is a monster, especially in the earlier generations where the elemental punches were actually special instead of physical moves. So you could run the elemental punches on Alakazam along with Psychic to have amazing coverage. It was really good. Machop is B tier. Same with Machoke, kind of cool, I guess. Machamp is A tier. Why? Because it's really cool. The basically poster child for fighting types. And obviously in Pokemon Go, Shadow Machamp is the second best fighting type behind Terrakion and I guess Mega Blaziken if you count that. Bellsprout's stupid, I don't like it. Weeping Bell's stupid, I don't like it. Victory Bell is slightly less stupid and also was good in Gen 1 because it had Razor Leaf, so it crit basically every turn. Tentacool has a good shiny, actually. I do really like the shiny on it, and I find fond memories of getting a shiny Tentacool second encounter at the dentist, which was insane. And actually, Tentacool, Tentacruel, I will put up an A tier. This is completely biased because I've used it in several playthroughs and it has performed exceptionally in every single one. And actually, in one of them, I even got to use a shiny Tentacruel. Boom, into shiny Tentacruel. And yeah, it was amazing. I loved using it. And yeah, it was just really fun. Geodude, iconic. Graveler, does anyone really remember this thing exists between that and Golem? I love Golem. I think it's a really cool Pokemon. Really cool design. Rock ground type. This is like the original rock ground type. Obviously, like same as Rhydon, which is right here. Yeah, I just think it's so cool. Among all the two-stage fire types, Ponyta and Rapidash kind of stand out least, but they get put up here because of their decent shiny, and actually Ponyta gets the spot higher because I have this one thing where I go, hold me closer, shiny Pony. Hold me closer, shiny Ponyta. I got that from my father, right? Because we play Pokemon Go, right? So the whole thing was Go Tour 2021, Go Tour Kanto. Uh, my dad was saying, hold me closer, shiny. Because that's what he does, right? So play on Hold Me Closer, Tiny Dancer by Elton John. And the second he said shiny, right after that, I yelled Ponyta. So that's been the whole thing. Hold me closer, shiny Ponyta, because I found a shiny Ponyta. Next up, we have Slowpoke. I think it's a fun Pokemon. You know, Slowbro, same thing. Also, Slowbro is actually pretty strong in competitive. Very bulky too. Uh, it's Mega Slowbro gets B tier for the fact that it's stupid, but you know. Magnemite, kind of forgettable, but Magneton, I will say it's A tier. You know, pretty strong actually, especially in Generation 3. It had Magnapole, so it was able to trap things like Skarmory. Um, I just think it's a cool Pokemon, and I love Magnezone. It is basically my go-to electric type if I can use it in a playthrough. Like, literally, Magnezone is my go-to electric type. I don't know why, I just think it's a really strong Pokemon. Farfetch'd is forgettable. Same with Doduo and Dodrio. Seal and Dugong don't need to exist. Grimer is D tier. And Muck gets D tier for a different reason. If you know, you know. Insert laugh track now. Shouter at least gives a boost to Stardust in Pokemon Go. Cloyster was decent in the first like 2 generations. And then Ghastly's a ball of gas. Haunter is actually pretty cool. I do like Haunter. And then of course Gengar is easy S tier. This thing was an absolute monster, especially in Generation 2. This thing was literally the best Pokemon ever for Gen 2 runs because learned all the elemental punches. Yeah, it was just stupidly strong, right? Yeah, that's basically all. Gengar's really good. Same thing, Mega Gengar. This is actually the first Mega that I'm putting in S tier along with its counterpart because Mega Gengar is just sick. And also, these two have been historically pretty good and competitive, especially Mega Gengar has been absolutely busted with its ability to Shadow Tag, trapping anything that's not a ghost type, which is kind of insane. Onix looks cool. Steelix is dope, but it's kind of useless. Drowsy doesn't need to exist. Hypno is really lame psychic type. Krabby is a crab, and Kingler I think is actually kind of cool as a water type. I don't know, I just think it's a big crab. I think it's kind of cool. Voltorb is a ball. Electrode is another ball. Execute is pink eggs. Executor, on the other hand, I do love because I used it in like Leaf Green, I think it was, and it performed really well. It was also you also used to be good in competitive in Gen 1 and 2, so it has actually been useful. Cubone, not really that cute. Marowak, it was good in Gen 2. That was literally about it. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, or Hitmonchan can at least get B tier. Hitmonlee is kind of lame though. Hitmonchan is at least cool, right? Lickitung, ew. Coughing and wheezing are both kind of useless. Rhyhorn and Rhydon, however, or Rhyhorn gets B tier, Rhydon gets A tier. So, Rhyhorn and Rhydon are just cool Pokemon, right? And Rhyhorn is always something I will catch in Pokemon Go because the candies are useful. You know, Rhyperior is really strong. And I don't know, I just think Redon's a cool Pokemon. Chansey, B tier. Chansey, you know, big pink blob. Join the club. There's probably a million more. But yeah, Chansey, I feel like cool Pokemon. With Eviolite, it's really bulky and it's good and competitive, especially Blissey. So yeah. Uh, Tangela has a decent shiny, I guess. Kangaskhan is like almost cool, and Mega Kangaskhan, one of the worst megas in the game, in my opinion. Obviously, like in terms of competitive viability, it's amazing. In terms of design, I think it's really weak. Horsey goes down in hell for the sole reason of I still don't have this shiny. Okay, pardon me. I don't have this shiny no Alpha Sapphire yet. Yes, I'm being toxic about it. Seadra is at least kind of cool though, and has a good shiny. Goldian Seeking, I honestly forget exists. Staryu and Starmie are at least memorable. Starmie especially, it's pretty decent competitive actually. He's had decent history from Gens 1 to 4. Mr. Mime, I don't like. Scyther on the other hand, I do like. And Scizor is actually really cool, so you know what? I'll be nice to put an A tier. Jinx, fuck this thing. Electabuzz and Magmar kind of useless, honestly. Pinsir's kind of cool. Mega Pinsir, where to put it? Mega Pinsir is really badass, and I feel like I've actually used it before, and it did pretty well. So Tauros, easy A tier. This thing was literally the king of Generation 1, overused, and literally was mandatory on literally like every team. It was just that good. Magikarp is obviously iconic, and Gyarados is, I guess, also pretty iconic. So I like both. I think they're both strong designs, and even though I have a personal spite against Gyarados, I still think it's cool. Maybe Gyarados is B tier because I don't know, not that cool. Lapras is A tier. Really good shiny, really classic Pokemon. I like it honestly. Ditto's S tier because it is every Pokemon, meaning it's the best Pokemon. I'm kidding. Best Pokemon? Chandelure. Fight me. And the second best is Mudkip. And the third best is Rampardos. I need Chandelure plushie now. Eevee. A tier. Easy. Vaporeon. You know what? I'll say Vaporeon's S tier. I think Vaporeon is definitely the strongest of the three evolutions, especially in Pokemon Go. It was literally the best Pokemon at the time. And obviously, it's a meme, but I just think, honestly, out of the main three, I like it the best in terms of design. I think it's a good design. Uh, Porygon, honestly, I think it's kind of cool. Why you throw it in S tier? It's just, it's kind of cool. Blocky, stupid duck, but it's fun. And Porygon 2 is also pretty good. It's like Porygon but sleeker. I kind of like it actually. Ammonite, Lord Helix, Almastar, less cool fossil. Kabuto, eh, cool shiny though. Kabutops, I'll actually put an A tier. I like this Pokemon a lot. I don't know why. I think it's the size for the hands. I just think it's dope. Aerodactyl, put in B tier. Obviously, iconic fossil Pokemon. Pardon me for the yawns. It is currently 3 in the morning, and I'm bored. Do I need to fix my sleep schedule? Yes. Am I going to? Probably not. Make Aerodactyl, weak design. I don't like it. Snorlax, S tier. Fun fact, this is my dad's favorite Pokemon. And during GoFest 2023, I got the shiny cowboy hat Snorlax, and he didn't. Yeah, to say he was a bit jealous is an understatement. Dad, if you're watching this, must suck, doesn't it? Articuno, C tier. Honestly, most mid out of the three legendary birds. In terms of team, Mystic in Pokemon Go, I hate Team Mystic with a burning passion because they're everywhere. Zapdos is S tier. Definitely, I think, my favorite of the legendary birds. and also it's just kind of cool, honestly. And Moltres is A tier, mostly because I'm Team Valor in Pokemon Go. But I actually do like Zapdos more. But Moltres is still pretty decent design. Dratini, B tier, it's cute. Actually, I'll put an A tier, 'cause it's cute. Dragonair is middle stage evolution, kind of mid. Dragonite will put an A tier though. I think Dragonite is a very strong design. Obviously, Dragonite is the first ever dragon type Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Or Pokemon, sorry, not Pokemon Go. I've been playing too much Pokemon Go. But it's obviously the first Pokemon ever in Pokemon. What am I thinking? The first dragon type in Pokemon. There we go. There we go. Okay. Mewtwo, obviously S tier. It's stupid strong, and it's Mewtwo. Mega Mewtwo X, I'll let you put in C tier. It's a stupid design. I hate it. Mega Mewtwo Y, I'll put in A tier. It's honestly worse than normal Mewtwo, but it's still like it's really strong. And I'd actually say stronger than Mega Mewtwo X. Finally, we get to Mew, which I'd say is probably S tier. Again, can transform into any Pokemon. Really cool. Can learn basically any move. Cool, shiny, and I think the whole thing behind it is just really cool. Bulky, strong, all that. And with that, that wraps up the entire tier list. So we got S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and D tier. These are all the losers. Just going through real quick. To see if I change anything, and honestly, I think I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So thank you, everyone, so much for watching. I'm actually gonna move this down a bit. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching the tier list video. I'm done with these in genuinely forever. So I just thought, hey, this would be kind of a fun idea, and I had fun making it. If you guys want to see more tier list videos like this, let me know. I'm sorry if it was a bit rushed. I had already made like half of the video before realizing I messed up on the audio. I had to record it, and then I realized it's also 3 a.m. My sleep schedule is crying in the corner, and I've got to be at school in less than a week. Anyways, this is my list. If you have different opinions, first of all, they're wrong. Second of all, let me know in the comments what you think. What do you think of my tier list? What would you personally change? Um, Outside of that, yeah, everyone have a good night, or day, or morning, or evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. Don't forget to like and subscribe, by the way. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Alright, catch y'all groovy cats in the next one. Ciao.